Hi everyone. That picture you're looking at is a picture of a place called Chincha, Peru, and that's up there because we're going to be going to Peru as a repeat community in July. And I know it's only February and there's still snow on the ground, but I really wanted to talk about it because I know a lot of you are thinking about going on the trip, or you know people in your repeat groups or in your families that are going on the trip. I haven't been there. I'm going and I'm excited, but I brought my friend today, Dave Meisenberg, who's going to be leading our trip there, and he just recently got back from there. So I wanted to ask him a few questions so maybe he could give us a picture of what that looks like. So Dave, when you were there, maybe if you could just give us a picture of what it looked like in
Cool.
Chincha.
Chincha is a town about 2 hours south of Lima, Peru. It's a town of 177,000 people, and in August of 2007, Chincha was hit by an earthquake with a magnitude of about 8.1 on the Richter scale. What that means for the people in Chincha is that basically the town was destroyed. Jason, if I had to guess, I would say that probably 2 out of every 3 homes were leveled. And of the homes and buildings that are left standing, probably 40% of them are unlivable or heavily damaged.
Now, you told me when you were there before that you're helping rebuild a church that was down there. Tell us the impact that will have if that church gets rebuilt.
Okay, the name of the church is Iglesia Emmanuel. It was started about 8 years ago by a guy named Desi. And Desi's vision is to help children and their families to become strong and to know the Lord. So one of the things that Desi does is he has 200 compassion kids that come there. Those compassion kids, when they come there, they get meals, they get educated, they get clothing. They really holistically take care of those children. So the impact of that church in that area means that rather than going down and helping just one family put their lives back together again, by helping this church, we'll help that whole community have an opportunity to get their lives back together again through that church.
For some people that maybe are going on the trip and want to hear more specifics, I know that we want to be flexible with what we're doing, but what are some of the things that we can do when we're down there?
We can do VBS, teach Vacation Bible School, teach kids about Jesus. We'll have opportunities to impact families, to meet people, to go into their homes. While we're at the church, one of the things we'll be doing at the church is rebuilding the pastor's home. Right now, Desi and his family are living in the church. So that church is meeting outside in a tent. All of the compassion classrooms are outside in tents right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to help put that church back together again, so those kids are in classrooms. So Desi and his family are back in their home so they can use their church as it needs to be used.
Great. Well, hey, I know I'm really excited to go. I know my wife's really excited to go, and I know a lot of you watching this are going on the trip and you're really excited. I'm glad you're leading this trip. If you maybe just take a few minutes, share what you want to see from me, my wife, all the people going on this trip.
Okay.
What do you hope to see God do?
Missions is really about relationships. It's not about doing things. We do those things so that we earn the right, so we can gain trust, so we can build relationships. What I'd love to see happen from this is people would leave there having relationships with people in Chincha, Peru, so that when you hear things in the news about an earthquake in Chincha, Peru, an earthquake in Iraq, a hurricane or a typhoon somewhere in Asia, that you'll actually have an experience with people who live in conditions like that, and that will become a very real thing to you rather than something that happens thousands of miles away from home.
And I know, just as a pastor of Repeat, I'm so excited about what a lot of you are doing in your groups. You're already serving people. I know that. You're already in relationships with people so that they will really know who Jesus is. And I really think what this trip is going to do is give us an experience with the Lord and what He can do, so that when we come back, all of those serving opportunities that we're doing already will just go up on a whole nother level. So I'm excited about that. Hey, check out all the information on the missions link down there about this trip. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. All right, thanks.